Hi traders, in today's video we are diving into a powerful scalping setup using the DeMarker indicator. This strategy is simple, precise and perfect for catching quick entries on both. It's a straightforward way to scalp lots of candlesticks right before those explosive spikes happen. Stick around because I'll show you exactly how to apply this step by step and how to use it to sharpen your entries for maximum profits. Let's jump right in. This strategy is simple and straightforward. We're going to be using 3 indicators plus our RSI, which is going to help you to determine the oversold and the overbought levels. Right now, I'm going to go straight to explaining how this strategy works. But before we go, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I want you to subscribe to this channel, Ever Profitable Income. So hit that subscribe button below this video, like the video, and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when we post many more great strategies that will help you to trade profitably. So today we're going to be talking about scalping. Okay, when you're scalping in boom and crash, what you need to do is this is crash. Okay, this is crash 1000. So when scalping, you have to scalp in crash 1000 and boom 1000. These are the best places for you to scalp because the spike doesn't come often, you understand? So when you want to scalp, make sure you use boom 1000 and crash 1000. This helps you to scalp profitably. Now the first rule to follow using this strategy is to first of all identify the trend. Now this is crash 1000. No, crash spikes goes down, it spikes down, right? Crash spikes down, while boom spikes up. So if we're scalping in crash, it means we're going to be buying. Okay, so we're going to be buying. So if you want to be buying, you want to be buying when price is trending up and not when price is trending down. That's a very fatal mistake for you to buy when price is trending down. Now, first thing to do is to go to your higher time frame. This is our H4. This is the 4 hours time frame. I'm going to be scalping on 1 minute time frame, okay? But you have to check your trend on the 4 hours time frame. Now we have 2 indicators here. Over here on the indicator window, the green one is the DeMarker indicator. DeMarker indicator. While the blue one that we have, okay, is the moving average. Okay, then on our main chart we also have the moving average. Okay, so we're using these 3 indicators plus our RSI, which is indicating the oversold level and the overbought level, to get our entry. Now how does this strategy work? Firstly, I'm going to identify a cross on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, the crossover between these 2 indicators on the 4 hours time frame. The crossover, the intersection between these 2 indicators should be within level 10 and level 20. It should occur within this zone. Okay, before the interception and after the interception, you have to check if the DeMarker indicator, okay, which is the green indicator, if it touched what, the level 10, it must touch the level 10. And you have to also check if the moving average touched the level 10, okay, before and after the interception. Okay, do you understand? It must touch the level 10. So now we identify the cross on the 4 hours time frame, and when you look closely, you can see that at that very point where the cross occurred, you can see that the trend changed towards to a bullish trend. Okay, this strategy helps us to identify reversal, and it can tell us that we can now buy. Okay, so after identifying, let me mark it out. I want to mark out this very zone. I want to mark out the very zone at which this interception occurred in the 4 hours time frame. Let me use my shape. Okay, so after marking out that zone on my chart, I'm going to mark it out on my indicator window as well. I'm just marking it out so we will be able to identify this very spot at the lower time frame. Okay, so after marking out the intersection between the 2 indicators on the 4 hours time frame, I want to move down to the lower time frame. Okay, you can either use 5 minutes or 1 minute, but we're going to be using 1 minute on this video. I want to head down to 1 minute time frame to also check for the intersection of both indicators. Okay, so here we have the zone at which the interception occurred, at which the trend change on the 4 hours time frame. So on the 1 minute time frame, you're going to look at your indicator window. So on your indicator window, you have to check for the interception of the 2 indicators, that is the DeMarker and the the moving average, you have to check for the interception on your between your level 10 and your level 20. So we check, okay. So now look at this place. You can see that at this very zone also, you can see the interception occurring here. Now this is a good time for you to what? To take a buy and scalp a whole lot of candles, okay. Now let's scroll back again and see any other interception occurring at this very zone. Now please take note that the interception must be fixed, okay. It must be fixed. It must not be moving when you move your screen, okay. Now let's look for, okay, another interception. Okay, here we got another interception. Can you see that? We got another interception on that same zone, okay. Remember, we are working with the 4 hours time frame. We got another interception over here. You can see that over here. Okay, and what happened next? You could scalp some candlesticks. Now let's check until the zone finishes. So we have another one over here. Can you see that? The interception, okay. And what happened next? You could scalp a whole lot of candlesticks right there. Now let's check for another interception. Note that this DeMarker is touching the level 10. Can you see that here? But the moving average did not touch the level 10, so you can't trade this. So only trade that which both of them touch level 10 before intercepting or after intercepting, okay. Okay, I think we got another one over here. Can you see that interception? And you could enter and scalp many more candlesticks. Now, before we proceed to further explanation of how the strategy works and the precautions to take, let's set up our indicator first. Right now, I'm going to head over to the indicator window. But before we go, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, I want you to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when we post many more profitable strategies in Ever Profitable Income channel. So let's head over to the indicator window. We are on the indicator window now, so you can see the indicators that we have on our chart and the indicator. So we have the moving average on our main charts, like I told you initially, and then we have the RSI on indicator window 1. We also have the moving average and indicator window 1, and we also have the DeMarker on the indicator window 1. Now let's check out their settings. So firstly, we're going to be checking out the settings of our moving average on the main chart, okay. So on the main chart, we have the moving average period 10. You can take a screenshot of it. We have the moving average period 10. We have shift 0, method exponential, and apply to typical price, okay. And the levels, there are no levels. And the style, you can choose any color of your choice, and after that you click on save. Okay, now on your indicator window 1, this is where you'll be adding the relative strength index, okay. So these are the settings for your RSI. We have period 5 and apply to typical price, and the levels are level 20, level 80, level 10, and level 90, okay. And then the style, make sure that you change this color of the style color, change it to your background color. My background is white and I change it to white because I don't need it to be showing. I don't need the middle line of the RSI to be showing. I only want the levels to be showing. So after that, you click on save. And the next indicator is your moving average on indicator window 1. So we have moving average period 10. You can take a screenshot. Period 10, shift 0, method exponential, and apply to medium price. Please take note, do not get it mixed up. So you can take a screenshot of it, and then the levels, there are no levels, and the star is blue or any color of your choice. So thereafter you click on save. Now the last indicator which we'll be adding to our indicator window 1 is your DeMarker, okay. Now here is your DeMarker. Can you see that? So let's check out the setting. We have period 40. Now on the levels, the default setting of the DeMarker has levels over here. It has 0.3 and 0.7. Okay, but I don't want those levels. I don't want to use those levels. I want to use the RSI. Okay, so make sure you remove the levels. Just click on it and delete the levels. Okay, so the style, choose any color of your choice. Okay, so you click on save. So these are the settings of our indicators, and now we're going to head over back to our chart to continue the explanation of the strategy to use. If you are serious about improving your trading skills, I've got something special for you. I would love to invite you to join my free Telegram community where I share exclusive educational articles, practical tips, proven insights that will help you trade more profitably and avoid the common mistakes most traders. It's not just another group, it's a space to learn, connect with like-minded traders, and get real value that you can apply immediately to your trading. So go ahead and click the link in the description of this video to join us today. So the first condition that needs to be met for you to be able to get an entry is the intersection between the DeMarker and the moving average between level 10 and level 20. Okay, the intersection can either occur at level 10 or in between level 10 or level 20, like we have over here. Can you see that? And the intersection should be fixed. It shouldn't be moving. Now, for you to know that it's fixed, you have to move your screen. Okay, move your screen. Note that at the intersection, when this intersection just occurred, okay, you are going to have your chart, like your chart could be like something like, let me use a writing. Okay, when the intersection has just occurred, let's say you have, this is level 10, let's say this is level 10, your DeMarker comes, touches it and curves up a bit. Okay, and then your moving average also comes, touches it and curves up. So what am I trying to tell you here is that you should make sure that the DeMarker and the moving average are already facing up. They're already trending up, okay, before you can get an entry. Now, the process at which both indicators are already trending or showing a curve towards the upside, okay, the third condition needs to be met. And what is the third condition? And that is the indicator on the main chart, okay, the indicator on the main chart, which is your moving average. Now, by the time your DeMarker touches level 10 and starts curving up a bit, okay, this moving average on your main chart has not crossed over to this side. Okay, so you have to wait until it crosses over to this side. Okay, when it crosses over to this side, then you can now open a trade. When it crosses over to the other side, then you can now open a trade. Okay, so this is how strategy works. It's easy and very profitable. Let's look at another example to show you that this strategy is very, very effective. Now look at this position again. Can you see that? Can you see where the interception occurred? Okay, both indicators touch level 10. The DeMarker touched level 10, the moving average touched level 10, and then they started curving up. Then you have your moving average, okay, cross over to this other side. Can you see that? Then you can open a trade and scalp many more candlesticks. Now you don't have to be greedy. Okay, you don't have to be greedy. If you scalp up to like 10 to 15 candlesticks, you can quit. 10 is okay. 10 is okay, depending on your capital. You don't have to be greedy. You just scalping. You don't have to stay. That's why it's called scalping. It's a short time trade. You don't have to stay long in the market. If you get a profit of 10 candlesticks, you should be out of the market, take a profit and wait for another opportunity. Okay, so don't be greedy, don't sleep in the market. Okay, because price can decide to reverse at any time. Yeah, so you can see this. Look at this. Just take a look at this, guys. So imagine you got an entry over here. Wow, can you see that? Can you see that? This is massive, guys. This is massive. And why are you able to get these long candles that you can scalp? It's because the 1 minute time frame aligns with the higher time frame. Okay, it aligns with the higher time frame. When you check your 4 hours time frame, you can see it's trending up. Can you see that? It's trending up. So there's no way spike is going to come and hit you out. No, It's not possible. Okay, so this strategy is very, very effective. All you have to do is wait for that cross on 4 hours time frame. And even if you don't get a cross on 4 hours time frame, okay, ensure that is in an uptrend. Is in an uptrend, and you have seen a sign of reversal, probably an appearance of a bullish engulfing candle signaling reversal to the upside, or probably a morning star. Okay, something that will tell you that price is about to reverse on the 4 hours time frame. Then you can head over to your 1 minute time frame and get an entry. Now, some of you do ask, what is the zoom level? You can use this strategy on any zoom level, guys. Okay, but I think I'm using the third zoom level. I'm using the third zoom level. Yeah, let me see. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm using the third zoom level. Okay, so zoom level 3. So this is just the strategy. It's so easy and beginner friendly. So I want you to use strategy, back test it first. Okay, back test it over and over again. Ensure that you get everything right before you can now head over to trading live, guys. Okay, do not rush. Patience is the key to profitability. So now you can use the strategy for any of the boom and crash, but I advise you, if you are scalping, you have to scalp in crash 1000 or boom. Okay, so boom, you'll be selling. If you're scalping, you're going to be selling. Okay, and you should ensure that you check the higher time frame to make sure that it is what on a downtrend. Okay, it should be on a downtrend, okay, for you to be able to scalp on boom. And when you look at our indicator window, you can see the conditions were met over here. Can you see that? And then you can see that the moving average cross over to the other side. Then you can enter a trade and ride massive profit. Note that sometimes when the DeMarker touches the overbought level, it tends to show that is a good condition for you to sell. Okay, but when you check the indicator window, you can see that the moving average did not touch the overbought level, it did not touch the 90 level. So I don't advise you to take such trade. The best place and the best spot for you to take a trade is when both indicators has touched what the overbought level, and then you can enter and you'll be safe and take a trade down. Now let's check again for such conditions being met. Okay, we have another one over here. Can you see that? So we have another one over here. The conditions were met there, and when you look at this place, you can see the moving average cross over to the other side. Then you can enter and ride massive profit. Okay, and this is it again over here. So you can see that this keep happening over and over again, and when that happens, when all conditions are met, you are able to scalp a lot of candlesticks before a spike hits. So this strategy is simple and profitable, and is beginner friendly. I need you to go on to your chart now, back test it, ensure you master it before trading live. So if you found value in this video, I want to like this video, turn on your notification bell, and subscribe to Ever Profitable Income so that you'll be notified when we post many more great strategies. Thank you for watching. Bye.